Hey everybody, CVH here, and today we're going to be playing some Goblins on the Ladder. Those of you who know me know that I prefer the Assassin version of Goblins, blue-green, and I do think it's possibly the best just because we have access to Lightning Bolt, which is a pretty crazy card. The deck is a fairly straightforward aggro deck, just beats the opponent down, and I was streaming this deck a bit recently and it went 10-3, and since the vast majority of my games are in top 100, I get a win rate like 10-3, and I'm just completely happy with it, so I decided I'd play a couple games with my most recent version of the deck in a video and see if we can't take some more wins for YouTube and discuss some of the lines of play involved. But very heavy into green, all Goblin decks really are, so you can get good rates on Nimble Ally and also Murkwater Savage, one of the most important cards in the deck. And we're also playing the Movement Suite. We're playing 2 Dune Stalkers because I needed space for other things, 3 Shadow Shifts, and 3 Dune Smugglers, and they can of course keep our important aggro cards like Goblin Skulk, Mournhold Trader, and Murkwater Savage safe. Then we have Murkwater Skirmisher, which is really the reason Goblins work as an aggro deck. You don't necessarily always need to draw this card to win, but when you do, it can lead to some just insane board states, things that your opponent's not likely to come back from. And I was playing 3 Moonlight Whereabouts in addition to the 3 House Kinsmen and the Queen Berenzia, just because I felt like I needed a bit of help really against the aggro decks I was playing against, and Whereabouts seems pretty reasonable, but I don't think this is a staple by any stretch, just something I was teching in that I'll continue to do so, just because I'm a little bit worried about aggro. This deck doesn't necessarily do too well against aggro Crusader or Prophecy aggro Battle Mage, depending on the draws. But this is definitely, despite it being straightforward, a really powerful aggressive strategy, and it was just crushing people on stream. So I definitely recommend, if you're looking for a little bit out of the ordinary aggro deck and you haven't tried Goblins yet, this might be a good starting place. Feel free to give it a shot. Let me know what you think about the deck. And as always, if you enjoy the video and the games, feel free to leave a like, stay subscribed for more Legends content, follow my stream in the description, and I'll see you next time. Got a scout this time, and quite the powerful opener. I'm actually tempted to keep shift with the 2 traders because this hand otherwise is really weak to Fighters Guild Recruit. I've seen more scouts playing. Personally don't mind it right now. But yeah, Shadow Shift wouldn't normally keep it, I don't think, but just works with the hand. And this is an opener that really packs a punch, and Scout's a class that really can't do a whole lot about it.
Of course I'm on your side.
Nimble Ally is pretty strong against Scout 2, deals with Dark Guardian and Hist Mage really well. So let's bring that out right now. And hopefully it'll hit.
Didn't see this coming, eh? Stands with me.
Could use shifts to cycle now, but I don't even think I really need to. I think I'll just save them both for utility.
Of course I'm on your side.
Jam everything in the lane and keep smacking them. It's working well so far. Well, here comes 10, I mean, here comes 14 damage.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
I'll save this for last because it could deal with a Fighter's Guild that pops out in that lane. Yeah, do I want to commit? Like, the only problem here is Giant Snake. Do I think he's playing Giant Snake exactly? Otherwise, I mean, it's a punish if he gets Fighter's Guild, he can put it over here. I don't have an answer now, but he still put it in this lane, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure we got this one. It definitely feels like a win. Then again, 2 level 3 Drain Vitalities, and all of a sudden, the board is gone. You need 1 more Word Wall, and 2 Drain Vitalities.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Guards can't beat us. We're too nimble. With this hand, with no ring, we definitely have to full ship everything. And it gets a little better, but kind of a middle of the road hand. And he has the powerful Ring Goblin Skulk Opener.
Of course I'm on your side.
Gotta contest it. I assume he's planning to move it out of the way. But we have something for that as well. Unfortunately, almost all of these are going to be curses, I think, unless he's just playing goblins as well. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to have curse. It's unfortunate. We can do this, and this, and even play this. Actually, do not think I'll play it over there. It gets weak to... I mean, I'm already weak to Archer's Gambit. Archer's Gambit's going to blow me out, man. It's just going to completely blow me out. You know it's going to happen. We've got to attempt to play around the Astro just attacking, but you just have a feeling that it's not going to matter. Yep. Saw it a mile away. And he's probably going to curse this down to play around the Skirmisher, which we definitely have. I guess we just play Werebat instead, or we just play Ally. I'd like to play Magic Efficient, I think. Yeah, this one's fairly over, I think. Just gonna try to get a bit more value out of the Skirmisher immediately, I think. Everything's too fragile against this deck. Giving me cards is one way I could potentially find enough damage. It's not looking good, though. It's really not. Alright, well... Could just go 3 and 3. Could just hope this hits. Need it to. Okay, good. We'll play that. And follow up with hopefully Goblin. Maybe a 2 or 3 drop Goblin we can draw as well. And Skirmisher. He's gonna need a weak turn, we're gonna need a strong draw. That is a potentially very strong draw, even though it is weak to Earthbone. That is also fairly powerful here. Just in case he's gonna Cliff Racer into it or something. I mean, everything else already has cover.
Let's heat things up.
Yeah, it's sad. That is sad.
The Night Mother will guide us.
So you can remove all of this damage but 3. And that seems strong. And we can go 3, 0, 4. I guess trading is just a thing to do, right? Too bad I can't get this out of range. Now, there's a lot of stats to put on the board in one turn. So we did get rewarded for holding that copy, at least. And we have Dune Smuggler and Dune Stalker if we want to add more damage or get some trades in the field lane next turn. That's sad. The single best card from Nav there. He has 10 damage. That's a lot, man. That is a lot. That's like we're dead to 1 Unstoppable Rage. But I don't know what we can really do about it. Like, even if we remove everything but this, which we can do, we're still dead to Cliff Racer or Tazcad, so is there really a point? I think I might just smack face, hope he doesn't hit a Prophecy, and just deal as much possible damage as we can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
There are ill winds this day. Your coin or your life.
Just Give me an aim.
Yep. Alright, so we are potentially okay if and only if he doesn't have Unstoppable Rage, doesn't have any healing, and we get exactly Lightning Bolt in exactly that rune draw. The opportunity is there, guys. If he has Rage, I literally just die to it, so he would have done that first. And we got Lightning Bolt in exactly that rune. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. Not gonna lie. Because if he had Raged, I just would have taken, like, more than 12 immediately. Just dead. Just totally dead. And now I'm not totally dead. Yeah. Aggro and prophecies, this is what you guys want to see. Right here on this channel, I got you covered. Oh wow, I would have played that first, because he could play Unstoppable Rage if he draws it off of that. I mean, I guess he still can Rage and remove these, but it would have just straight up killed me. I don't know if I ever find enough damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Oh no, I needed that for sure. Damn. I don't think there's a good enough draw. He shackled 2 of my goblins, even though the skirmisher is not good enough. That's unfortunate. The correct thing to do is objectively to trade. Which means I also did objectively move over the wrong one, because now we have Nova winning, but we're also still dead on board. Another Lightning Bolt could potentially save us, but we could only get him down to 5, so there was no chance of actually... Yeah. No chance of actually setting up for a Prophecy Bolt victory there. Those double Sanctuary Pet, man. I think the last time I played against him, he was on a very traditional Archer deck. It wasn't... I don't think it was Rage Archer or Lethal Archer. I think it was just, like, good old mid-range beatdown Archer. First time we got Butcher in the opener, and we have the ring, so this is likely going to be one of the more powerful starts we can come up with. Would rather play against this version of the Archer than the Lethal version.
May you walk on warm sands.
In this matchup, do I want to hold the Goblin or just play it out? I think I kind of just want to play it out. Let's get far ahead in the early turns. There are definitely answers. I'm pretty sure he's playing the curses and stuff, but it's always going to get cursed, really. Can I just Gloomlurker the 3-2, make him trade with that, and then I just Lightning Bolt it down? It's kind of a lot of commitment. Could like play that in the left and give that cover, but then I have to trade both of these in. I don't want to do that. I don't want him to take out the higher value cards. It's a free trade, but it does waste his attack, kind of. As far as damage being dealt. That's pretty solid. Let's try this. We will hide this one for now.
I am ready to join the circle.
Didn't see this coming,
I
eh?
am ready to join the circle.
Honor and blood.
I think about where I want this.
Ifra stands with me.
Does buff it, but not out of range of that attack. But that's not a great attack for him, neither is that one. I mean, it is a great attack considering this is one of our highest value cards, but obviously it does take away that too, so it's not like it's super favorable.
Protect the Harbinger! Protect the Harbinger!
Left myself open to that. Still think it's right to take over this lane. No use for the witch currently.
Care to join me on the hunt?
Not something I really feel too pressured to deal with currently.
The forest is ours.
I could use Witch to just defend against it, just in case he was gonna, like, hit my face and trade up with that.
The forest is ours.
Didn't hit Fighter's Guild or anything.
They
I think I'm just gonna do this. Reducing it to 2 means if he plays a Cliff Racer goes face, he can't, like, trade up with that anymore. He could just Cliff Racer down this, and I take less, he doesn't draw. I don't know. It's like an extra 1 damage on board. He could still sheer point down and trade, but that would be expensive and cost him that. He's gonna get Skaven though.
things up.
At least I get some damage out of it. And I hope this is safe.
Let nothing through.
Nope.
I have the trail.
It's just a very fragile draw. Almost any creature is better, I think, at this point. It pushes a lot of damage, but that's more important early.
I'll kill you where you
And if he does have an easy answer to it, looks like I'm going to be double guarded. I can't just play it over there because then it doesn't get any damage in, period.
Of course I'm on your side.
I think I'm sending that to face.
I have many
I break a rune even if I use it on one of the guards. And putting him at 7 means Bolt plus another Kinsman proc will kill him. Or Bolt plus the breakthrough when I attack the 2-2, which is what I'm hoping is going to happen.
What have we here?
It might actually happen. Searching.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Cliff Racer's pretty good.
I'll kill you where you stand. Honor and blood.
Prophecies are also pretty good.
Die, sweet.
We'll see about this.
Doing this one first in case he gets a prophecy with guard.
I am ready to join the circle.
By the aid, a fine battle.
That was an interesting one. Very close. See, the power of the blue version of goblins. Just that extra bit of damage. And the Encano draw was obviously kind of absurd.